All right. It's me, Vintage Honey. I hope that everyone is enjoying their Sunday afternoon, Sunday evening. Correction. I just want to do a formal introduction and let you know what I will be doing today. Today, I will be finishing working on a build in Enzoy. Clap, 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 clap. I just love Enzoy so much. It is so relaxing, and at first, a lot of people get intimidated by building an Enzoy because it's not the easiest thing to do, but it's definitely not the hardest. You just have to use a little thought, and I'll kind of go over some of what I've learned and show you some of their instructions for building as well. But I have to get a few things out of the way. First of all, I am a Crafting Network creator, and if you would go to your settings if you play this game and go to game options and scroll down, you'll see a place to enter my creator code, which is vintage in capital letters and honey. Yes, so just vintage honey, all caps. I would appreciate that. So, my intent is to clearly disclose that I am an affiliated creator. I'm an affiliate, yes, with Crafting Creator Network in accordance with all local laws and platform regulations. I also want to disclose that I have a new opportunity coming up pretty soon here in a few days, and I'm excited about sharing that as well as sharing a lot of my gameplay. I don't really have a rhythm just yet because I kind of vibed to playing games with my mood, which is important for me, or my vibrations, however you want to say it. But I hope that everybody is enjoying their Sunday evening. Don't let my background noise disturb you. We have several people that live in this household, so you're guaranteed to hear maybe a crash, a bang or two. Plus, we have a Frenchie. It's not personally mine, but it's my sister's. But he's very active, and his name is Rilo the Frenchie. He also has a TikTok page, and he's a good guy. I really enjoy sharing space with Rilo. But anyway, let's keep going. I think I did, get the formalities out of the way. I'm very excited about being a Crafting Network creator, and my intent is to, and an affiliate, and my intent is to start, pushing more of my lives and pushing out more content. I hope you enjoy it. So let's get into this house that I made yesterday, and this is all the progress. Basically, I got the skin and bones down packed. Just one second, someone's knocking at my door. Alrighty, I'm back. So this is a build that I was working on yesterday. This is everything that I was able to get done. I kind of I was thinking kind of like a fisherman's type of vibe. I don't know. Maybe it could be placed in Kahaya. It's chunky and it's square and it's a behemoth. And I kind of like building behemoths. I don't know why. Once I get the windows placed in this home today and the doors and figure out exactly how I want everything to be, I will be uploading this as a shell, and then we'll move on to decorating it this behemoth. I could, anything could change at any moment, so you know, don't uh, don't think this is the final result. We'll always have work that needs to be done. I just want to save a few of the colors that I was working with. I do want you to know that there are several ways that you can save your swatches. Now, as far as textures and things like that, it's a little more tricky. But what I've learned is it's best to save all the colors that you'll be using for your project if you want to build in Zoe, which is not the hardest thing to do. You just have a lot more options. So of course, that adds to, what you're already doing. So, saving the swatches, there are several different things that you can do. For one, if you already have the color, you can definitely click on that and save it with these little off to the left at the bottom of the screen. Let me be specific. There are some little small square swatches there, and there's one with a plus sign. And this will be like once you've decided what color you want and what color you might be using, you can slide the scale around up, down, or you can come over and there'll be a number next to it as well. Some people are good, very, very good at remembering those numbers, but I'm not one of those people. So I prefer to use these automatic swatches. I think you can save up to the 12 different colors at a time. And also, let's add one here. We've added like a blue color. Say you don't want that blue color, you just go into delete mode here. You will select on that blue color and you will click the check mark and it will delete it. So let's turn that back to one of the swatches I've already saved for this driveway to be gray. I might change it back to black later. I don't know. Let's add that just in case. So, moving along, like I said, some people are good at memorizing numbers and letters. That is the easiest way possible for you to remember. Also, I want to go into how to kind of, change the texture or whatever, and the easiest way to do that. So here is the siding to this house, the main type of siding, which is a wooden exterior tile. I was thinking that this place could be a residence for a family who have fishermen or whatever inside. That's kind of like the aesthetic I want to go with. So I chose to have the siding be wooden. In the wooden exterior, there is a lot of different properties that can be adjusted. So I want to go over those real quick. And that is also like the gloss, which is if we slide it to the right. Hold on, let me change the lighting so you can see a little better. Which that's another nice option that Enzoy offers, is this slider up here. Even at night you can check on your lighting and how everything will look, or you can, just up in the right hand corner, you just drag that little slider and it'll let you, see things a lot better from different angles. And that feature is also available when you're building in a regular lot, which that's not what I'm doing right now. I'm in build mode. So that's why you see empty space all around. And I think like if you zoom out a little bit and you push G, you'll be able to see the grid. I don't particularly care for the grid because at this angle it's intense and it's not good for my eyes. These are mainly like the squares you'll want to use and try to keep everything within these parameters. That way it'll fit on an actual lot in the game. I did learn that the hard way because my first build was humongous and I didn't know anything about putting, these things into an actual aspect that'll work, visual aspect. So I think you can pretty much do anything as long as you keep your build within these certain parameters. This one will probably hang over just a little bit over the edge of this parameter. I can't tell you exactly what lots at this moment this will fit into, but It's something that you just kind of download it and you try to place it when you get a chance. So back to the gloss. As you can see, I have the gloss now at 100%. Another thing to note is that you can also, where it says 100%, if you look down to the left, I am adjusting it by number. So let's bring it down half to 50%. And I just typed in 50 and it changed everything. You can change your pattern scale to large, small. You can change the horizontal position if you need to move something left to right, and you can change the vertical. And that's all to do with, like, you know, different type of textures. Please forgive me, I am not the best English speaker, but different type of textures that you want to use. You can also add custom textures by uploading your texture. Over here to the right, you'll see something that says load a texture, or my textures, which are things that are saved that maybe you did have already and maybe you want to keep them. So of course I have my logo that can be adjusted. You can pretty much put it anywhere. The thing I've been doing lately that I think is a nifty idea is putting a picture inside of each one of my builds. I mean, they can be taken out, but just a little picture on the wall in a non-auspicious, I guess you would say, way. And that way people know, like, I built it. I did my best and I tried. So yeah, back to that. And you can delete these, like if you get some you don't want, maybe you just used it for a certain project or whatever, you can delete them. You just hit delete mode and that's final. So let me go back to our wooden siding now that I have explained that. And everything should be at 50% for me because I didn't want too much gloss on this build. I don't know, I might change it back later, but I kind of like the natural kind of look. So now that I pretty much got that in the way, like I said, this is not the perfect build, but yesterday I just decided to do something. What I'm doing is I have been a Sims builder for years, and I got that down packed. I'm not too happy with what's going on with Sims right now, but that's neither here or there. I've always loved both of these games, but this one I have not put a lot of time and effort into building, so that is something the last maybe 4 months I've been working on, and I'm getting better and better, and I'm enjoying it more and more, and I'm encouraging others not to be afraid to build in Inzoi. Like when you first come in, you might not feel anything because you don't understand what's going on. You maybe you don't know how to play the game, but that's what people like us are here for. We want to definitely take people through the different parts of the game, through the different parts of the gameplay, and get people used to playing Inzoi. They have a lot of opportunities for people, especially with their creator network and affiliates network. Just give it a chance. Take your time. Like if you like to play the game and you like to unwind and build, or you like to sit back and relax and watch your characters play and build a life for them, and you're a cozy type of gamer, this is definitely the one for you. They have also given people a free DLC, which is also amazing. So I don't want to take too much time talking. I never planned this out. It's just a work and go thing. I have not ever been a planner when it comes to building. So all I know is right now I've been putting in windows and we'll see how that goes. So I'm going to go over here to the windows section. I I don't want to put too many windows in this house, but I don't want it to be a tomb. So, and I'm gonna try my best to stay as focused as I possibly can, because sometimes I do get distracted and I don't want that to happen. Let's see. I'm just noticing like a slight color difference here. I don't know what that's all about. Okay, I think I fixed it. I think it had a little gloss on it. Alright, okay, let's get in here and see what's going on. So, let me go over the floor plan real quick. Bleh. I promise blah, blah, blah. Maybe that'll help. But let me go over the floor plan real quick. We have, I think, the fourth story. My aim is to make some big builds, and then I'll go back later and try to make some smaller ones, but I always start huge. The challenge of making them bigger gives me more opportunities to learn. Like I said, I'm not the best that's out there. I'm just doing my best, and I want to share that with people. So here I basically seen a YouTube tutorial. I'm so sorry, I can't remember the lady that it was, but she did. Since we can't go underground, she did show a way that you could possibly make kind of like a ground floor basement type of vibe. And she did show how to put a pool in that area. So what you have here for my ground floor is kind of like a basement type of area. I have opened up this bottom area because I want to make a small yard. I want this build to be more house than anything. But of course, we need some type of recreation area for outdoors. So, what I did was I kind of created a walk in area under the house. There'll probably be stuff for like cookout, hang out, relax, and then we'll have like some little stuff in the yard to do. From there, you can come up the back stairs. You have a pool wrapped around the back of the house, and then you will be in the main floor area, which I haven't totally decided, but if you come around the front from the garage, I don't know if I'm going to straighten these stairs out or keep it like this. I kind of like the idea of being able to come from the car and straight up the steps. So that's what that was all about. Then they could walk in this area. There's the front door. Just like that. I think I want to make a foyer or foyer, however you guys say that. Also make the access to the pool in the back area. I think this will be an office type area here with a small bathroom. And over here we'll have our main living area, dining, and somehow I'm going to put a kitchen in here somehow.
That dragon is massive.
So yeah.
Who could tame such a beast?
Then you'll go upstairs. Here are the stairs. I try to be pretty good at placing stairs because I hate when stairs are like crazy and builds like it's just annoying. So you go up the stairs and we have our second level, which I totally have not decided what to do with just yet, but it'll come to me. So there's like an open area. There's another set of stairs, kind of like a little wraparound area. We're going to put something there. And here we have one small bedroom that could possibly be a nursery or a kid's room. We have another bedroom that should have its own bath and a closet. And then if you go upstairs again, you have an entryway. You have access to one bedroom to the right and a master bedroom to, I guess that would be your left. You'll have a master bath, maybe an office or something. I don't know. We'll work it out, but that most likely won't get done today. So today will be about putting the windows, the carpets, putting the windows in, saving the shells so that other people can decorate it, making sure all the doors are in. That's my itinerary. Then we could get started on painting the walls, floors, whatever, however we're going to do it. And tomorrow, possibly, I don't know because I have another project. I also have a light job to do throughout the week. So that's one reason I don't stream a lot during the week. So maybe I'm hoping tomorrow night I will have the wherewithal to get on here and start decorating this place, and we can take it from there because there's no telling how long that will take. So let's get in here, yeah, yeah, and put some windows in this monstrosity. I didn't even try to, you know, have a particular thing in mind with this. I think once it's decorated and once the windows are in, someone can do what they want to do with it. They can knock out walls if they're a challenge builder, challenge decorator, whatever. They can do whatever they want and post it up. Just don't forget to hashtag me or at me and let me know because I want to see. I love to see what people do with the things I create. That's a joy of mine because I'm not really a decorator. But I do it just so that people that might not be decorators as well, they can have like a little something, something. So first off, I can see here that there's a partition area above the stairs. I kind of don't like that area being exposed, so I just kind of pull this forward, this wall forward. Hopefully it doesn't interfere with anything because yesterday was crazy build, having a crazy build. Like I was going through so much with this, trying to make sure that when you go up and down levels that everything is placed properly, because this game has a tendency of if you don't put something in the right place, it might just show up when people are going up and down. It might just be hanging there. Like say one issue I had was this wall here in front. I don't know if it was just glitching, but let me take down some of these walls so I can get in here and show you that this wall here, I think I took, if I remember correctly, a window that was kind of like this, and I put it here, and then I had another one. Ooh, didn't do that right, so let's move this over. And please don't think that I'm here trying to act all some type of way like I'm the best, and I'm not. I'm just sharing my gameplay and sharing, what I learn as I go. So I did like this. I don't know if it'll work today. Let's go down and see. So as you can see, there was something going on over here. I don't know what, but I was not able to put both windows in. I don't know. I think they might be too big or something like that. Let me change this. But yeah, this is what happened. So I'm using this as an example. Also, you have to be mindful of where you put each level and how you put these things down, because the most difficult thing for me also was putting the grass down. Because as you can see, our grass is not built in. It has to be some type of flooring. Let me put this to the side and show you. It has to be something like this. And what I discovered is sometimes when you take and build walls on these, first of all, you have to make sure everything is even and it makes a circle or a perfect square, pardon me, or the computer will not register it. You can go down here, you can choose a texture and you can add artificial grass. You can change your coloring with the swatches, or you can add the grass tile that looks more real. You can have, the perfect colored lawn, or you can go from, up and down with that. If you do not do the room right, and sometimes you will have trouble like this, where you can see the flooring actually show the same grass inside. And sometimes this tile that you laid on the ground, it will definitely lift up. So for me, that part again has been crazy. So sometimes you'll want to take these and, just kind of take pieces and wrap it around your build. You can change the size of the tile, so that you can kind of, pardon me, kind of, piece things together. So that's one way that's easy. Another way that's easy to build is to actually go in the game, create a character, or use one of your already previous game saves. And that way you can build on a lot that's already there. You can demolish things that are there, or you can choose an empty lot and start to build there. That's also a great idea. And I might go over that like when I'm done doing the walls of this build and putting the windows in and everything. We could try to see if it fits on one of the lots after we save the shell, and we can go from there and start decorating from there, because mainly what I want to do is get this build in. So as you can see, as I was talking about the window issue, excuse me, sometimes my mouth gets a little dry when I talk a lot. For some reason now, it looks like that issue has went away as we went downstairs and the window isn't hanging up. So maybe it was just, an issue of it taking time to load. I don't know. But I did want this place to be, you know, have a lot of light coming in, because most likely me personally, I will place it on Kahaya somewhere. Another thing you want to be cautious of is not putting too much stuff in your builds, because if you have too many items in your build that take up too much data, Enzoy will not let you upload it. So like I said, excuse me, it'll be too big of a file. So like I'm saying, being mindful of how much you put in. And somewhere here, I think whenever you get ready to download it and save it, it'll tell you how much data. Ooh, pardon me. I don't know what's going on all of a sudden. But it'll tell you how much data you have you used when placing this build. Oh my gosh, what a perfect time to get hiccups. Um, so I don't know about what windows to put in. I'm not very good at this, but I'm gonna try. So I want them to be different and have a lot of variety. So whoa. This will do for now. For the front, these are gonna look large once you're like inside of the build. I feel like we could use one more off to the side. So I don't know. Let's see how it looks. Kind of even it out. All right. It's windowy. It's giving windows. I don't know how I feel about these now. Let me take them out just to see. I might just keep this area here windowless, unless of course I put them down below, because this is supposed to be kind of like a downstairs area. Excuse me. So let's see if we can get like some big. I wonder, is this window reversible? Let's see, rotate left or right. Okay. So this window does what I want it to do. So I'm gonna put two. I'm gonna put two like this. And let's go up and see how that looks. I don't know. I'm pleased with the look. Pleased with the look. Because I'm going to add, if I can, I'm going to add two here. I'd say about right there. And we'll put a screen door, a sliding door, or whatever in between. So this is the front of the house, and I'm happy with that. The rest of the windows will probably be on the side, the rear, and the other side. So as far as the front windows, I think that's enough, because I have to be careful. I will get carried away totally with windows. I have a thing about that. I don't know. So I'm trying to learn, and basically I have most of the windows that I want to use. Let me take a look one more time. I don't know, this season has my mouth and my lips so dry. I'm gonna have to take some extra measures to get moisturized, because lordy. Okay, I'm just gonna add two here for the bedroom here, and maybe we can get some big picture type window going on in the rear. Hopefully it doesn't look crazy, but it brings in a lot of light. Let's lift these up. Alright, oop. Alright. So that's enough window for that room. And I think I did say that this will be another bedroom area. I'm pretty sure I'm going to add a shared bath. Maybe the main people of the house will be the ones all the way upstairs on the fourth floor. The main people of the house. So let's take one of these and put it here in the back. This is supposed to be a master. Wait a minute. So this is going to be a closet area. So I'm not going to add a window there. Should I put a small one here? I do need to lift these up. Ooh wee. Let me do this way. Oops. And that's not even So come back over here and okay.
The eerie mist clings to your feet. Watch out for hidden traps. How will you navigate this
I
treacherous
am
path?
so sorry about that. I don't know how to turn that off yet. This room is so long. So putting in windows is going to be something. Um, I'm not going to overdo it. Is a thing that I always have to remind myself. But I don't want to underdo it either. Let's set you over there just to get you out the way. And we'll put that one there. Ooh wee, that's a lot of window. My God. Okay, let me see how that. Check it out. It's not the worst. It could possibly change later. Maybe I just need to do one. Let me look and see how that'll look. From inside, I really like it because it's the master room, and aesthetically, I don't want to add another window in the front. Maybe it'll work. I don't know. It just, to me, like it'll be too many windows in the front. There's already 1, 2, 3, 4 there. This doesn't even really need to be there. We can make it a bathroom window. Okay. Now, no, it's like it's so cool. Like it gives what it needs to give, but it's just some of us are kind of blind in a way, and so this will be the joint bath, and we have a closet. But my thing is, do I put a window in the closet, the walk-in closet, or do I just, oh, hmm, I haven't seen a walk-in closet ever with a window in it, so I'm just gonna leave the window there, even though it's not, I don't know, we'll come back to it. So let's keep doing windows. We pretty much have, oh, see there again, it hasn't. Okay, I'm gonna ignore it because like this one was doing the same thing and it stopped. But I did also put a different window in there. Let me try to scoot it in and see if that helps. It's still there, so for now I'm gonna ignore it, but of course I don't want anyone to have to go through that, so I'll come back and check on it a little later. We've already got some of the windows in, and I'm already seeing something that's going to bother me, and that is there is not enough. Okay, it disappeared. There is not enough room for the double door here. So I'm going to make that, I think it was a bathroom. I'm going to make it smaller. And I also want to probably remove this wall. I don't know. Let me leave it there for now because I think I wanted to put a little laundry area there or something. I don't know. We'll get creative later, and we will also allow others to create how they want on this. So let's not do too much. I'm gonna go back upstairs and grab some of these because I'm keeping the same kind of windows throughout the house. Let me just look outside and see how that might look. And this particular level has a different height of windows. So of course things will look different. I'm kind of trying to decide, should I use the long windows?
A sudden storm brews overhead. Weather like
do.
this brings chaos.
I
How will you
promise
adapt
the
your tactics
the
in
next
this
live
storm?
that will not be in. I haven't taken the time to remove it. I thought it would be a good idea, but it is not. So I just added two of the long type of windows there. I think I want to put one here as well. And then we're gonna come over here. We might just do this level. We might just do it with all of these. With all of these. Let's see. Put those two closer together like the other ones are. And step back. Kind of give it a look. So, what I'm seeing is I might want to add another. And if it goes, no, it might not go. Let me try the Alt key. That's not working. So I don't know. Maybe like that. And that did put another window inside of the walk-in closet. But it's okay. It's okay. So from that back in, looks nice. Maybe if they place this house near the beach, it'll be nice. Okay, let's keep going. That long window suffices. This area here is just gonna have a door right here. So let's go down to the main floor, which is crazy. I didn't want to add windows in this top area above the balcony or below. So, but at the same time, it's gonna suck not having light in the main area. Let me try this. See how that looks. Because I think I do have a couple of 4 panes. It's just getting all windowy, which is what I was trying to stay away from. I really think I should take this wall out. So yeah, there. Back to trying to stay focused. Wow, I don't want to add another window, but in the front here, but I think with this being the main, wow, look at that. Window to the windows, to the walls. Alright, it is what it is. Let's go back down. Let's go back down. Back down, because if we get all the windows put in, we can move on. Here's the dining room area. It's kind of floating above. Probably want to move those posts out or something. I don't know. It won't look right, but dining room. I want some picture window in the dining room. That's not gonna match, even though it's perfect. Let's. Yeah. plenty. I don't think this will go. Let's see why. It's too big. It's too big. It won't fit. Let me see. Dooby dooby doo. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. This one is taller, but if I put them together, it's gonna give what I want it to give. Let me back up here. Let me change the angle of the light of the sun to facing this way. And of course, we got way too many windows. Way too many windows. But I don't know. I think it's just one of those things that's just gonna be what it is. Okay. So that's the garage, and we don't need a window there. Our pool is beneath. I would love to like give some different type of music, but people always report me. I see so many other people that play different type of music, but I don't know who's hating on me real bad. They always report my posts when I play a different type of music, so I keep with the game music now and hope and pray that it doesn't cause any problems still. So we have our windows installed, and I'm debating if I want to just go crazy and go ham with it, because I think now that's more balanced. It is what it is at this point. It's giving the Fisherman's Wharf type of vibe that I wanted it to. So hey, who am I to complain? See that window sticking up there now? I'm hoping that, that's the fix, pressing on the other button. And I said to heck with the reason. Let's provide chaos. Let's go ahead and that's off centered. Let's go ahead and make it all windowy. If that's a word. Let me scoot this over a tad. See if I can get these lined up. There. Get them lined up there. It's not perfect, but they're 1, 2, 3 above each other. I mean, I like the idea that you can see in pretty well. In my opinion, it's okay. It's not perfect, but for my fourth build in Enzoy, it'll do. It'll do. So now that I have that done, and get a look at it. I have that done. it's not bad. I'm hard on myself. Like, I'm so hard on myself when it comes to this. Like, even to the point I had to learn how to just be satisfied with it and move on forward. Because when I was building in The Sims, I would have like 3 or 4 versions of the same house, and I'm definitely not going to be doing that this time. I'm just going to appreciate what I do since it comes from a source of creativity. It's not anything planned out. I'm just going to let it be what it is. So let's put some doors in. We already have our front door, and we need some more doors because nobody, and I mean nobody, can walk through. So first we're going to start with the exterior doors, which I need a double sliding glass, and I'm trying to decide which one it's going to be. I think I'm going to go with this wooden frame because everything else is kind of wooden. Yeah, that looks like a shower door. I don't want that. I want an exterior sliding. Let me try this one. You can always change the colors later. That's a gel door. Oh my gosh. So let's come over here, and we need an exterior door for this balcony in the rear. So let's scrolly lowly back up. And I want it to be a slim door. Let me see how this looks. We'll change the color later. This door is connected to a narrow hallway. So we don't, so sorry, my people. We don't want it to be too much. Let's see. Why is it duplicating instead of moving? Alright. There we go. There we go. Alright, we'll change the color later when we get through installing doors. I think that was the, no. Let me copy this because there is another door needed on the next floor down. So let's put it here. And I think that was the last one externally. Yeah, I think that was it. Now that I'm thinking about it though, I do want to add a couple windows here. Alright. Okay. We've gotten to the windows, to the walls. Now let's get the rest of the doors. This area here, I am going to remove this wall, I believe. Let me see how it looks. Bye-bye wall. Because this is the living room. And I think I'm going to also remove... No, I'm going to add a walkway. That's too low. Yeah. Let's open up the dining room like that. We get in there, we can see that. This is going to be pretty. Yeah. And we need a little door here for the bathroom here. So I need to decide how our interior doors will be. I think I'm just going to use a basic door So I don't want to make anything more complicated than it should be. I don't like that one particularly because of the aesthetic of this house. Let me get in here and see. Because I am going to keep the trim to the windows the brown kind of wooden color. Yeah. So I think I like that one. Let me look. Most of these look like something you would use outside. This is a classic door. Let me see how that looks in comparison to the other one. So we have a room here. Let's put the classic door in. And I like the classic door. It's a classic door for the win. So bye-bye. Bye-bye. And hello. And let's get the rest of them done. We've got a little, that's supposed to be like a laundry area. I think I might do like an open kitchen, so I might end up having to
That treasure chest was sparkling
take out, please don't mind that, that's an accident. So I might end up having to take out those 2 windows that I put in. I don't know, we'll see how it goes. We'll see where creativity leads us. So let's go downstairs and make sure these downstairs areas have the doors that they need. Yeah, we could put the laundry room down here. Yeah, that'll work. But until then, and I just noticed a place where there's supposed to be another exterior door. So if I can I'm gonna use the same door that we used upstairs for this area so that you can get out to the patio area. Yeah, in the rear. So these rooms have doors downstairs. There's one more. Alright. Line these up because they're crooked. Crooked? I say cricket. Wow. Okay. So that's this floor. Ooh, maybe I should have turned that this way for the dining room. Because if the kitchen is gonna be, let me see this. If the kitchen is gonna be off here, I might want to open this up. This can be like a little toilet and sink area. So maybe two entry points. Let me get in here. Yeah, that'll work. 2 entry points to the dining room works for me. Alright. Let's finish putting in doors. 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 I need to. Looks like something is missing that I put in earlier. Let me put this door here. And I don't know. Maybe put it in the middle. And I'm gonna keep going even though I want to put something around this staircase here. I thought I had something there, but evidently I don't. So, door. Door. We need 2 doors for this bathroom. Oh, don't know where I want to put it. I'm gonna need some room in there, so I have to think smart. And I feel like putting them here is a better choice. And that should be a walk-in closet, so we need a walkway. Should I do a narrow walkway? Maybe not even like open door or shut. That's the door to the bathroom. A walk-in closet could also be next to the door, could also be next to walk-in closet. But do I put a regular door on this closet or not? That's the question. I think that'll do. Now, the issue of the wall. If I forgot anything, don't mind, because I promise I might catch it later, or somebody can tell me in the chat.
That dragon's roar shakes the ground.
So, but
How will you
until
distract it
then,
while planning your attack?
I want to close off this stairwell like that. Okay. Okay. And I think, oh, we don't have a way to get in this closet. So let's add a door for this closet. And let's just double check everything and make sure everything is right. Look at that door sticking up there. Alright. Laundry area. I also need to make sure that he has, or the whoever has a utility area. That's crazy how you can just see into the the area there, but there is actually a floor there. I mean a ceiling and floor. So I think that yeah, all the doors are set. So what I want to do is go ahead and save this property. I want to save the property, and then we'll paint the floors and walls for my decorating purposes after this. But for right now, I don't want to paint anything. Let me put the walls up on this house so that it doesn't register everything and write it down. And if you noticed, the address number is 444. I think there's 4 4s, which is an angelic number, which is up my alley. So let's save it. Name is required. Just want to make sure that's straight. So let's call it 4444 Boulevard. I don't know. couldn't think of anything else. I could be corny and add vintage. Yeah, they can change it. I'm typing slow as ever. I don't know, the brain is not. Comfortable home. Let's see, shell. Let's add that. Make sure we add that. To decorate as you please. Period. So let's save the property. And it has a reasonable price. Look at that. A monstrosity of a house for 23 grand. You can't beat that. Whoa, whoa, whoa. You can't beat that. Like, this is such a large family home. Bedrooms are optional. Let's upload this to Canvas so that it's available. Let's check Canvas and make sure it's in there. I don't know what that was all about. Alright. And I do not see this house, so that didn't work. So let's try it again. Oh, pushed the wrong thing. Where did it go? Alright, so we have to put in everything that we just put in again. So we're going 4444 Vintage Boulevard. I don't even know if I spelled that right. And what was it? Like a cozy, shell for your, it ain't the same words. Fisherman or woman. Let's not forget to add. And their large family to decorate as you please. Period. Tag home. I don't know. I'm not good at hashtags. Fisherman's home. Of course, we want to tag myself. Vintage homies. Gaming. Let's put large home too, because it is a large home, and something like multiple bedrooms, because that was my intent when I first started building these places. I wanted for sure to make homes that have plenty of room, because I did notice that most of the houses are tiny and cute. They're very beautiful and cute, so no shade, just saying. Save a picture. Let's get another picture of the rear of the house, and that should be enough. It should be enough, yeah. Let me change the direction of the light. Yeah. Wait, I think I'm gonna need one more I haven't done any of the landscaping because I do want to allow people to do that themselves. So the next version that I make will definitely have the landscaping and everything done. I'm just gonna upload this so people can get it. Come and get it. It's hot and ready. We don't have any contributors, so this should be enough to upload it to my Canvas gallery. Awesome. There it is. 444 Vintage Boulevard. Oops. Yeah, this chunky square dimendium. Alright. It's in there. Under build mode, build presets tab, whatever. We've got our links. And yeah, period. So I want to go through this house. I want all the, oh gosh, there's that grid. I want all of these walls and carpets to be neutral so that I can kind of do my own thing here. And then, matter of fact, I think I want to go ahead and put this somewhere else and see where it fits. Kind of want it in Kahaya. Let's go to Kahaya and see. Let's go. Oh, do you want to save the game and exit to the lobby? Yes. Okay. Let's go. We're gonna go to Kahaya. I have a couple there, and then we'll see what we can do. Wait, do I need to start a new game? Who's gonna live in this house? Yeah, maybe I can do some presets real quick. Let's start a new game. Because I might want to play these people when I get done decorating their house. Hey, cute little lady. Me, I'm thinking like, sorry about this, sweetheart. You're so pretty. But I kind of want a man. Oh my goodness, what's that? That is crazy. Let's go to presets. And I don't know why the game doesn't save a lot of the characters that I make, but sometimes I have a problem seeing them. This guy, he's a preset. Could he pass for a fisherman? Ooh, his clothes are tore up. But I ain't even gonna worry about that right now because that's something that could be fixed later. I think I'm gonna pick this man. And I'm gonna name him something random. I like Alex. Oh, I wanna go back. Let me put that in myself. Let's add Kingston, even though that's a crazy name for him.
That eerie fog gives me chills. Let's be cautious. What's your
I
plan
want
for
him to be an
sneaking through
adult.
unnoticed?
And I kind of want to don't get mad at me, but I just want to darken his skin tone just a little bit, and I don't like the color of his eyes at all. That's too much. More like an olive color. There we go. Because if he's gonna live on Kahaya, he's gonna need to be a little more tanned. I want him to have some dark brown eyes. So his hair is fine. It can be kind of like a brownish last name now because you look a little different. Sanders Austin Hancock. Alex Hancock. Should we make Alex Hancock the fisherman? Yeah, let's do it. Randomize his character traits. He could be a visionary. That's kind of balanced, like introverted, innovative, sensitive, creative, romantic. That'll help with him and his wife. Because I'm going to make Mrs. Hancock. Mrs. Hancock. I just want to say again, please, please, please go to your settings in this game or any game that is involved with crafting and like PUBG, and there's a new one coming up that I'm going to be able to get early access to as an affiliate. Please enter my creator code. When you go to your menu, you go to game options, you'll see an area to enter a creator code. Show some support and love by putting all caps and putting in Vintage Honey. Thank you so much, because I want to clearly disclose that I am an affiliated creator with Crafting Creator Network in accordance with local laws and platform regulations. Thank you. So back to Alex Hancock. Randomize his life. Respectability. We could go in so you guys can see these as well. These are the different desired lives. The person, I call them people. Why do I do that? Because they're so realistic looking. The Zoes. The Zoe people can have a life of self-discovery. They will seek to become a true creator of their own life, set their personal goals, and move forward with freedom. They embrace unexpected discoveries and strive to craft a unique and original story. So I would say when you pick a life of self-discovery, you are choosing to develop this Zoe's character on your own. From there, you can go to abundance, which will make the person a socialite, a go-getter. They could live a life of tranquility, which would be mainly for dreamers and mediators. Yeah, with a tranquil mind, they're really peaceful and laid back. A life of advancement, which would be the perfect life for someone living in Dawan. Dawan is like more of a busy city life type of style. I would say a life of tranquility would be perfect for the new DLC that was added called Kahaya. So they could live a life of freedom. They will resist like authoritarianism. Please forgive me if I didn't say that right. A life of adventure and entertainment. Wisdom that would make them a book scholar, an educated person. There are careers that are set that are nice for these type of people. Okay, let's keep going. Let's keep going and going and going. Let's go to the next one. Sorry if you heard a little noise. I was adjusting the mic. A life of creativity. This Zoe would kind of like autonomy, coexistence, contribution, which would be good for like a teacher or whatever. Simplicity. We have harmony, social activists and volunteers. Romance. Ooh, charming and entertaining. Someone likes to play the field and get to know people around town. Yeah. Devotional, a family person. I think I'm going to choose that for him because he's definitely going to have a family. He can live a life of excitement. That would be aimed more towards maybe a single type of Zoe. or respectability. You can have like your Zoe grands, your grandparents. I actually have made a grandma. She's not very popular though. Nobody downloaded her, but I thought it was so cute, like to have a grandparent. So I'm gonna pick the family devotional for him because I want him to be devoted to his wife. And we're gonna get to her here in a second. So let's complete him. And yeah, then we're gonna add another family member, which will be a woman, and she needs to be an adult. And this won't be her. Whew, honey. Oh, oh my. Let me see what I got here. Oh, that's one that I made. She is so cute. She's in my canvas gallery. She's a cutie. Very beautiful. Look at that. Took my time and made her right. It's another one of my Zoes in my gallery. I think that I downloaded this lady because of the hair, and then I turned around and I didn't like it later. I mean, could she pass as a fisherman's wife? Because I haven't used her. She got a lot of locks on her head. I think someone made this one here. Let me see who the creator is. It on there? Una Cassie made this particular Zoe. I think I follow her. I mean, the Zoe is pretty. She's very pretty. I think I'm gonna pick this one, and I think I worked on her before, and she would be perfect to be his wife. Yeah, I like her. And I'm gonna name her either Cassie or Caitlin. I remember doing her look. Yeah. I'll make her an adult. And let's name her. Let's just pick a random. Let me put the last name Hancock in here. And then let's pick a random first name. Natalia. Maybe he ordered him a mail order bride from somewhere, and her name is Natalia. Natalia. Yeah, I kind of like that. Let's keep it. So her trait. Ooh-wee. Let's make Natalia a volunteer. Let's say everyone around town loves his wife. She's really involved with the community as a fisherman's wife. I don't like her outfit. Natalia needs to be dressed like a respectable housewife of a fisherman, even though they live on an island. Yeah. Let me see what this is like. Ooh wee. Alright, let's eat. Ooh yeah, there it is. There it is. And I promise I would take more time to do this if I wasn't busy already trying to work on this house. Let me quit looking through here because I'll get carried away, and next thing you know, we will have spent all day. Oh, there it was. Let me see if I can get it again. Yeah, family devotion. So that's enough for Natalia Hancock. Should I darken her hair or leave it? I kind of like it the way it is. Let's leave it. Let's complete Natalia. And they live in a big house, so I'm sorry, you guys, but I'm gonna see if I can get some kids in here. So they're husband and wife. Let's put them over there. And let's add some kids because this this house is huge, and not having, oh, oh, so sorry, not having a big family would be crazy. And like I said, I really hope that we can get this house on the lot. So I'm gonna do, let's see what we got for kids. Pardon me. I think I'm gonna, why does he looks Asian. Let's look at his face there. Let's try this. Yeah. Oh, look at the cute little boy. Excuse me. Yeah, let's kind of give him his dad's. Oh my goodness. I think I might be getting sick a little bit. Let's give him his dad's kind of olive kind of complexion. Let's randomize his name, Damon. Let's go with, I did like that, Brody. Let's go with Spencer. We're gonna name him Spencer. And we're gonna make him smart. He can't have a desired life yet because he's a little kid. And let's just make sure his clothes are in order pretty much. Like, I don't have a problem with that. And let's complete him, and then we're gonna give them the perfect family. Did I do that right? We're gonna add a girl. Okay. Little girl. And let's see what we have here. Aw, isn't that the cutest little girly? One thing I can say is their toddlers are so cute. The babies, that's a whole nother story, but the toddlers are giving. Cute. Just too cute. Look at them. Cute little babies. Aw, look at her. She's so cute. With her two little ponytails. Now I'm having a hard time choosing. I really like this little girl. I'm gonna lighten her skin tone. She has the cutest little turned up nose. Let's go to her face and skin. Skin.
This room all opens the window. What's your sneaky plan to outsmart those guards?
Alright, that should do it, and her hair color needs to be changed. I mean, don't be hard on me. Like, I totally understand that this isn't like perfect because she kind of looks like she could have like different parents. Let's make her hair the color of her dad's. And we're gonna put in Hancock. Well, at least now I know how to like decorate. Morgan, Lana, Ivy, Juliet. I like the name Juliet. Let's make her a visionary. And let's be done. I do think that her outfit could be cuter, considering she's, what the heck? Man, these are like the adults' clothes. There we go. Aww. She looks so cute. Huh. I'm not even mad at the rest of this. It is what it is. That, oh, wait a minute. That swimsuit ain't gonna do it. Let me see about this. Okay. Okay. Alright, let's complete this. So we have two. We're not gonna have them as roommates. That is Daddy. Oh my goodness, why can't I think straight? Okay, that is son. This is sister. Why is sister not on there? Oh wait, daughter. Okay. So that means, yeah, brother, sister, and everything is in order. Let's create this family. Pardon me, I'm gonna get a sip of tea and let's submit it. And the stamp is stamped. It's a Zoe life being made right now. We are going to hope and pray. They could live on Bliss Bay. So I don't have anybody on Bliss Bay. And I'm almost willing to bet that there's more room than it would be at Kahaya. Let's try Bliss Bay. I did have a family there, but in the process of like learning how to use the controls in the beginning, like, oh my gosh, I was deleting my games and not knowing how to save things correctly. I did end up working that out. So once we get this family settled in, we'll give them a little money because I don't want to do a loan. Wait, the house didn't cost that much. But I'm going to need money to be able to decorate it. So we might have to cheat on the money side. I mean, I would be interested in actually playing this household. So we'll just figure it out as we go. But I do want to make sure we can put down the build somewhere, get them moved in. I want to make sure they, I think we can get a loan, but I'm not sure if I want to go that route. And it takes a little bit to pay off the loans. So let's look at our lots. I'm pretty sure, let me open up the canvas and see what size this shell was, because I think it was 80 by something, but I'm not exactly sure. So let's open it up, and it is 80 by 80. So let's hope and pray that we can find a lot that has those measurements or bigger. This one is 38 by 20. Definitely won't work. 25. Uh-oh. We might have a problem. Houston, there's an apartment. Let's come over here. Oh wait, over here, beachfront. Beachfront is 22 by 5, 26 by 30. I am panicking right now. Oh my god. And then we have this one here. One of the bigger houses that I had actually fit here. Oh my god. I think we can kick people out, if I'm not mistaken. or if I can remember how to do it. It says another family lives there. Oh my gosh, you guys. I think I made my house too big. This is a park, a wedding venue. 22. Here's a lot. It's still 22.5 by. Oh, mercy. Um, let's. I wonder if I can go back without messing up anything. Yeah. So let's take a look at Kahaya and see if they have a bigger lot. See, that has been, now I'm starting to see why people don't really build big houses, and most of them are like narrow and stacked on top of each other. Yeah. The way I think big, I might have to wait for a future DLC. Either way, this family is moving in somewhere. Hopefully, I did not mess up too bad where, this lot looks huge. 40 by, another family lives there. 40 by 35, 25. What the heck was I thinking, you guys? There is no way. I'm feeling like this house would fit somewhere. I don't know why it's not showing up, but I had another house there. I would probably have to go in game to be able to move down there. Oh my gosh. Let's go look into one. I'm starting to feel bad about what I did. Because I hope that home is able to be functional for people. If not, this will be a valuable lesson about making big houses. So let's hope and pray that everything goes well. We can find somewhere to squeeze it onto, even if I have to make like some adaptations and reload it. I'm gonna put it somewhere, trust me. It's a good thing that I didn't decorate it and I left it empty. So, on the hunt, and it looks like all of these properties are extremely small, these lots. Yeah, we're not even getting close. So I'm going to go back to Bliss Bay and I'm going to try the biggest lot on Bliss Bay and see if I can cram that house on it. And I might have to fix it up a bit. I don't know. I'm going to make it work. I'm going to make it work. I'm going to make it work. So what are you guys doing today? Like, what's going on out here? We're multi-streaming and we're all over the place, but I hope that everybody is having a great Sunday night. I hope you all ate very well. Everybody's full. Everybody has everything they need, and if you don't right now at this moment, I hope that those things that you need come through for you some kind of way. See, this park would be perfect. Look, but it says it's not residential. It would be perfect for this monster. set place. 26. I can't use this one because I'm waiting on a fellow creator named Luna Marie 33. She is redoing one of the shells I made and it'll fit just right here. So I'm waiting on her. She's decorating that. I don't even know if she uploaded it yet, but I haven't seen it in the uploads. So she might still be working on that. But I am waiting on her. She is so cool. I really, really like Luna. Like, she's very inspirational as well. She's always like up in spirit and doing her thing. And I'm so elated by Mrs. Luna Marie 33. If you can, make sure you follow her as well. Me, I'm not afraid. I don't hog the spotlight. There is enough room out here for all of us. And I will never pretend like I don't know somebody's hashtag or their name. Trying to be shady. I'm going to call it like it is. Please go and support her. Um, because that's what we do in the gaming community. We support one another. I know I do. So let's go with this lot over here. Yeah, we're going to pick this one. I'm going to add money to this family, to their account. And I'm going to pray and hope and pray that this house will fit. I'm going to have to add the money. I didn't want to. But in order to be able to afford living here without, so that's another thing right here. Let me cancel that. Right here on the left down at the bottom, if you're going to add money, or you're going to do any type of cheat, make sure that button is switched on before you come in. Alright? Get it? Got it? Good. Alright. So we are here on the lot, and this is where hopefully our abode will go. If not, we're in trouble. And I can already see that there's going to be a problem because I don't know why, but this lot is so freaking narrow. And so hopefully, in the future, they will think about those type of things, like people like us that like monsters for homes. Alright, so in order to enter this cheat, if you're in window mode, you're going to hold the window key as well. But if not, you're going to press Control Alt and Control Shift and C, or Control Shift the Windows key and C, and you will add money. And don't type it the way I just did. My God. Okay, you will add money, and then you'll make a space, and you'll put in how much money you want to add. I'm going to add 500,000 because I think that'll be enough to buy the house, maybe more than enough. Maybe enough to splurge a little bit. And if not, I'm going to come back tomorrow. They look so cute. This family looks so cute looking now. If this house doesn't fit, I'm going to come back tomorrow. And I'm almost willing to bet it won't fit. So let's go into build mode, which is your little house at the bottom. Let's turn off that crazy grid because I can't take that, only when I need it. And let's see if we can get this house crammed on here some kind of way. It looks to me like either I'm gonna lose the right side or the left. And let me come up here. I cannot afford to lose the right side because the pool and everything is there. On the left side is the outdoor area, which could be sacrificed a bit, but I don't want the walls off. So if I can get this position right, it'll be also considered turning it, which actually gave me a little more room, but it would block the driveway, which would be crazy. And the main entry would be the let's see. This would give me the house. This would give me the driveway. This would give me the complete house without taking anything from it, and that would be turning it this way. So let me place that. And I might be able to do something where we kind of curve the driveway. So this house is on the ground. It's strange looking because, yeah, it's turned sideways, like, no doubt. And it stands out, oh my God, compared to everything else here. But it's okay. The house is here. The house is housing. The pool is visible from the street side. But we have a backyard and we have, like, plenty of room to put stuff out there for the kids. My thing would be some adaptation. I'll be saving this again, so it's not like it's the worst thing to have happen. You know what I mean? So let's see if we can extend the base area of the house. That would be this room here. I'm gonna pull this. Oh, it's just with the wall. Let me go down. And I don't have a floor in here, apparently. I don't know if I did. Okay, that was my fault. Alright, so let's pull this drive out about here. Oh, yeah. We're gonna pull it out here. And then we will go up so we can see what's going on. Now we have an issue again with the house sticking out. So I'm basically gonna have to move everything up so that you know everything is balanced, which is not a big deal. I'm just glad the house. I don't even care about anything else right now. I'm just glad this big huge booger is placed. Like, that is what it means the most to me, because it's here for my family. And the fisherman's thing still works because, I mean, he could be traveling from this area to, where is it, the beach side. He can go fishing. Maybe he fishes in Kahio. It just depends on how your creativity of thought is how it works. So for me, I'm happy about this. So when we find the steel plate tile and place it on this wall, and I do want to. I lost all my color swatch, so let's add the white so we can keep the white, and I think that'll do. And I'm okay with this house being like this. I'm just going to turn the door this way. There'll be some little things. I'll get it done tonight, and I will upload this house again and take out. Well, I'm gonna leave the other one in this though, but I'll upload this one when we get done decorating. And yeah, my brain just went blank. Don't mind me. I hope you can hear me, and I hope that no one is off put by what just happened. Like, it just happens sometimes. I'm telling you, I'm new at this, and I'm determined to get it right. So I don't know if I want to make like a whole walkway or just put the garage down. Apparently, it's too long. So let me just put it there. Yeah. I don't know why we can't just like bring them all the way out, but we can't. So it's gonna have to be like that. Oh, I hope I didn't chase anybody away. Um, because this isn't, it's not like a pro tutorial. This is a learning experience for me and anyone who chooses to come and view. So, I mean, it's just simple as that. So, I don't want to discourage anybody, like, because we're learning together. So, let's put some windows over here. We can do that because, you know, let me make sure this is the same one. Yeah. So, we're going to go up and down and place the windows up and down on this side of the house. That way, it's more aesthetically pleasing to the eye from this angle. I don't know why that bottom one. Okay, there we go. Once we add our foliage and we get the, I could even add a patio, more of a patio that extends forward. So let me do that. I'm gonna make this work. I'm telling you guys, I don't play. I don't play around when it comes to building stuff. So let me see if I can even. We don't need a fence, so this could work. This I'm gonna make this work. I am gonna make it work. Period. Hopefully the pool and everything doesn't disappear. Great. It just gave us more opportunity to be more creative. So period. We can get this out of here, and because I definitely don't want anyone to be able to enter through the back, so that works out just fine. um I don't know if this will fit here. Let me try to see. Oopsie. If I can get this to be one piece, that would be like perfect. But I don't know. Don't know if it's possible. Because I'm pretty sure that I cannot just paint the floor here. Let me try. Wood tile. See, that went in the ceiling. And that is because I don't have a platform. I don't really need one because we can just do what we have to do here. So let's duplicate this, bring it over here. We actually want to turn this way, kind of make it longer and get as thin as, oh no, that's gonna be a problem. Anyway, yeah, you see. So let me see if it'll, yeah, nah. Goodness gracious. Let me think while I do this. I'm gonna change the color to this. Concrete. And we'll make it a little dark gray. Period. Okay. What to do about this space here? Let me see about where are those located? These might work better. Oh Lord. I'm gonna see if this one will be able to be made narrower, if that's a word. And no, it looks like I was better off with the one I had, because that one's just stuck like it is. And that is actually kind of like a deck type of material. Wait. Let me keep this just in case. And let's put it over here, out the way. And let's try the small pieces. Yeah, I think that is as small as it gets. Unless I go in and do these one at a time. That's gonna be crazy, yo. But it might just work. So, let's see. If they fit 3 by 3, I'm gonna put them in. I mean, there's a little overhang, but at the same time, it works. I'm gonna fence it in, so yeah. Let's just, I don't know if they have continuous placement. Let's try. Yeah, it says that they do. So that makes things a lot easier. And when I'm done doing this deck, I'm gonna do the walls and the floors indoor. And then I'm done for the day. And I'll come back to this later. Or maybe tomorrow evening. Now I don't like the color. That figures. Let me try saving this swatch and seeing if I can change it. I don't know, you guys, because it's concrete. And it's looking like it doesn't want to change. Hoo-wee. Let me see how that looks. Oh no, I'm doing the wrong thing, Lord. Lordy. Let me go back. I done messed up my stuff now. Okay. Thought I was clicked on this. Let's see if we can. Okay, we can change the color. Awesome. That'll make everything blend in a little better. Why didn't I just do this the first time? Like, really making life hard for myself. Making this harder than it should be is what I'm doing. Please forgive me if you have messaged me and I can't see. I am multi-streaming and I have the chat app and not seeing anything, but who knows, that could be like some type of typographical or system type of error. But I'm not ignoring anybody. I love to talk and I've been hoping that more people come in that want to all light brown. Let's see if we can move this. I don't know why. We're supposed to be able to press Alt and kind of move some things around, but trust me when I say it don't always work. Well, for now, we have it there. If I can just get this extended there, make me happy. Now, let's put this part back on. And voila. Yes, we have deckage. And we can make our pool a little bigger, but I think it's big enough for now. So, let's get some fence around. Let's get some fence around here. If I can remember where I got the fence from. Come on, brain. We have only got a few more things to do. Don't fail me now. Here we go. Okay. I'm gonna start this baby down here. I'm feeling like I had a post here or something. It's gone. Yeah, I did. No worries. We don't need it. Let's get this. I hate using my arrow keys, but I mean, duh. Alrighty. And the decketh is decketh, if that's a word. Decked off. It won't go there, so forget about it. Alright. Now we need to put in we need to put in the steel wall. Steel wall, and then we can move on. We need to make sure it's the purest color of white. Ooh, look at the air balloon. I just love this game. It's so cool. Purest form of white possible. There it is. And one more piece. And voila. When we are finished with this place, we will most definitely post this one as well. So we'll have two versions. And people can wait for that one. Or they can just put this one down wherever they want and then go back and do everything like I just did. Let me save this blue because I don't know why we have a strip here. It's kind of strange, but I can't even click on it. Hey, maybe it needs to load. I don't know. I'm gonna leave it like it is for now. But that's kind of strange. Move around. That just took my breath away. Let me see if I can paint this again. Come on. I don't know what this little chunky piece on the edge here is. And that just showed up. Let me see. Is it this part that says inner frame? Oh, that's the window. We can get off of that. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it'll take a minute to load. I mean, either way, I'm not gonna worry about what's going on right there. I want to add, I'm not gonna do landscaping yet. I want to paint the walls inside. Or do I? pieces sticking out are kind of bothering me. Let me see. Oh, okay. Yeah. Sometimes alt doesn't always work, but it looks like here I can put them. Oh Lord, now it's over too far. All right, good enough. So, hello. I have no idea like what I'm gonna do with these floors. This area here, I definitely want wooden floors in the house. But I also have the wood freaking fracking. I don't know. Yeah, I just kind of like the wood floors. So I'm gonna do the same thing in the dining room. This room, I didn't decide what it was gonna be yet. I'm almost thinking that I'm gonna open this up. I'm gonna remove this door. Yeah, I'm gonna put the kitchen. I'm gonna put the kitchen over here. Period. I think that would be a great idea because I couldn't figure out earlier where I wanted the kitchen to be and I was running out of space. So in my opinion, the kitchen will go great here. So we got an entryway, we've got our lovely living room area with our big picture windows. We can also see out the side, the backyard, directly into our neighbor's house. And yeah, from the kitchen, we can see out. So, I'm gonna take this window out. Unless I put a, like a little, I could put a little like kitchen table there, even though we have a dining room. So let's leave the kitchen window in.
This forest whispers secrets of ancient magic. What spells have you conjured for this challenge?
I don't think that I'm gonna go wall crazy with different colors. I don't have an interest in that. So what I'm gonna do is here in a little bit I'm gonna paint the walls. So for now, oh, this little area is supposed to be a laundry room. So let's get like a tile floor put in there. Just a simple tile floor. I kind of want to go with a dark gray. Not that dark. Not red. Alright, that's good enough for the laundry area. Why are the walls like that? Let's reset those walls real quick. Period. Okay. Now I have the issue of this room offside of the. Okay, I said bath. Yeah, I remember now. So I need to decide which one of these are going to be the bath. This room looks like it's a little bit bigger. So let's do this one. Just a sink and a toilet might fit in there. I don't know. And this is going to be laundry room. So we're going to add like an open walkway there. Should it be facing the kitchen? I'm gonna leave it like that because I might need this wall for some appliances. Everything is coming together. I mean, this is a lot of wood. I'm almost tempted because the outside is so light to kind of darken the wood a bit. Let me see if I like that. Get in there. Yeah, and let's go on and make it shiny. That's too shiny. What the heck? Talk about slipping and falling. Let's add a gloss. It's either too much or too little. So let me remember that our gloss is 77, and if I don't write it down, I'm gonna forget. So let me write that down real quick. So our gloss is set at 77, and let's save the color. So all we'll have to do is put the darker wood in. I could have typed this in and made my life so much easier, but you know, and I do like that. That's a lot better. Pretty. It's coming. It's coming, you guys. It's really, really coming. I don't like this color of the ceiling, so let's do something about it. Do I want to put plaster in? I like this, but why is it not like white? And it won't change. Guess we don't have a choice but to leave it like it is. So let's just, you can only select the entire rooms with the, I could have sworn that it's on, is it gonna, okay. Where is that texture? I don't want the, oh shit, now I didn't forgot which one it was. Was it this? No. Okay, there it is. Right. Oh gosh. How to get in this little room here and get to the ceiling is the problem. I'm so sorry, you guys. I don't even think I can reach it from the alright, let's look up. Oh crap. Let me figure this out. Okay, there we go. I kinda like that brown. This is the bathroom. Look at this. So we just can't turn anything absolutely white. I guess that's out the question. So it has to be like this off brown color for the ceiling because I keep pressing white and it's not changing. So yeah. Anywho, let's keep moving. Texture plaster. Oh, what did I do? I just messed up the whole other area. Why does this keep happening to me? It's because of myself. Alright. So that will conclude the first level. Let's go ahead and do these walls. I hope they will turn white. Yes, they did. that. That was easy peasy. Alright. I don't like the texture of it, so a pure paint will do. Wait. Plain wallpaper. Yeah. I don't want the grooves. Plain wallpaper. What the what? Okay, now I'm gonna have to switch back because this wall didn't want to be painted. So clean wallpaper it is. Let me just make sure. Okay, so this little bathroom here, or laundry room, my bad. I just want to change the color. I'm gonna leave the kind of like little roughage on there. But let's see what plain paint looks like. I mean, I'm gonna leave it like, wait, maybe I should just, I'm gonna do the same thing again. We're gonna do this all through this house. I like that nice, white, fresh, clean look. So let's do it again. This and plus it won't be crazy like, but if I want to change something later, like say for instance one of the kids' room or something, we'll just I'm gonna make this closet or whatever that is kind of like a wooden texture, and then we'll go back to the wallpaper again, and it looks like it's starting to remember things well. Let's go to the wallpaper again, and then let's put in our wooden floors. I think our color was this darker color, and our gloss is at 77. The brain is actually working right now, which is a good thing. We're not going to varnish the exterior deck because what would we do that for? Let's put on the wallpaper on the wall. I don't know, I guess the stairs are different. These little single walls here, they have to be done separately. So, just a minute. I'll be right back, you guys. All right, I'm back. Let's finish. My nephew came in with some goods. He's got pizza, you guys, on Sunday. So that's code word for ain't nobody cooking tonight. Period. My sister is just getting in from vacation. She had a wonderful vacation full of activities. You should follow her too. Her name is Nina Lavish. She's on TikTok and everywhere. She does a lot of interesting and great content. She's more of your girlies girl. She likes to do the makeup and all that stuff. was a gloss of 77. Oop, oop, we went too high. Gloss of 77, and let's go ahead and do the walls, which was the wallpaper, and it was white. Pretty, pretty. This is going to be the master suites upstairs. There will be no children rooms up here, so I don't know exactly what I want to do here. So I'm gonna I think I want to darken the walls a little. So let me make it white first, and do the plain wallpaper. And then I kind of want to come in with like a off, kind of like, I don't know, this kind of color. That'll do. And we're gonna do the closet in the same tone. This bathroom, I'm gonna do the herringbone at the same tone. I don't even like that now that I put it in. Let's find some tiles. And I don't think I want the tile on every wall. So, where will I be putting the sink, etc.? Most likely on this wall or the wall with the window. So let's change the texture on this wall to a wallpaper. And this wall. And we'll leave like those two like that until we figure out what exactly we're gonna do. Now let's go back to the full room. This is gonna be a different room here. I don't know exactly what I'm gonna do. I don't know if I'm gonna make like his and hers, which I probably would do because I'm more partial to being able to decorate a female's room. So I think that his and hers will be a great idea. So for him, let's get him a wallpaper and kind of have to figure out what I'm gonna do all in there. I really kind of don't like this door. I kind of wanted this closet to be open. So I think I'm gonna take that out and add an open doorway to her closet because I might put like an office in there or anything. Just so you know. Yeah, we open that up. We opened that up. We did it. It's done. Set it and forget it. So I see that I missed the wall here. I'm gonna paint it. Oops. Do the other side. Some wallpaper up. And that will conclude the master floor. It ain't gotta be perfect. It is done for now. These floors probably be I don't know whose room this is gonna be. I might just like move them or grandma up in here or something. I don't know. But for now, let's just put down some kind of carpet and make it a neutral color. That's almost not neutral. Okay, let me save this. And we're gonna do the same thing in all of these rooms until we decide what we're doing with the rest of the rooms. This is also a room. I don't know who, where, when, what, or why, but we'll figure it out. It does need some more windows, so I'll take care of that in a minute. And this is the garage. Please stop. Thank you. So we have that for the garage floor. What am I doing? I'm gonna keep this garage, the walls as like a concrete. I'm gonna darken it a bit. We'll add some lighting and whatnot. So let's get back to this floor. I don't want any. What kind of floor did I put over here? No, I don't want it to be the same. Okay. We're gonna make this room dark. Why is it? Oh, it changed the garage. My goodness. Honey, be careful what you're clicking on and what you're not clicking on. So, the room over here. This is where we need a dark room. Because we don't really have any dark colored rooms. So, I'm gonna make this dark again. I don't know what I'm gonna put in here. But yeah, that room is dark. I don't like the floor now. I'll try the floor again. I don't know what I'm putting in there, people. This area here. This is new due to the addition that was made because we did change the position of this house. So I don't know. My people. got a door to his exclusivity. So let's take off this one. And we're gonna set it so nobody can get in there but him. And this will be like a place where him and his guys can hang out or whatever. We'll put like his little workbench and all of that stuff in there. So, people, I believe, I hope you can hear me, that I have completed the flooring and the walls, and that was what I wanted to get done today for this family in their big, humongous, beautiful home. So, let's go back. Hey, where are they? I'm so sorry, you guys. We are not yet ready for you guys to move in and take care of all your needs. I'm going to figure out why there's a strip on the side of the house. But for now, we might put a different roof on the house as well, since we're in like a neighborhood. So we are settled in Bliss Bay. We had to do a little tweaking on our home, but it's ready. Where's Daddy? Hey there, Daddy. I don't know why I colored his hair black, and I don't know what this always happens. Like, it's kind of weird. But yeah, their hair was like definitely dark black, and it's not the filter. I don't remember. So anyway, the families is having a discussion. Dad is explaining to everyone why Vintage Honey has not completed putting things in the house that we need, but we're gonna give her some time. We're not gonna be too upset with her because she is gonna work on it some more tomorrow. And just want to say thank you to anybody who took time to come in to show some love and to show some support. If you're watching right now, or even if you were catching this replay, this is Vintage Honey. Don't forget, when you go into any crafting game, to add my creator code, which is Vintage Honey in all caps. You will go to your options, go to your main menu. That would be like PUBG or any other type of game like Enzoy, any game that Crafton makes. And please don't forget to do that, as well as know that you are talking to and spending time with a very new creator who is now affiliated with Crafting Creator Network in accordance with local laws and platform regulations. This has been Vintage Honey. I hope you enjoyed your time with me. You have a pleasant Sunday night.